What if one single sentence, spoken by a stranger, could transform a beggar into a successful businessman? What if your entire future depends on just one thought inside your mind? Stay with this story, because it may change the way you see yourself and your potential. A person's greatness begins with the thoughts they carry. History proves this through people like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Jeff Bezos. Napoleon Hill once wrote in his famous book Think and Grow Rich, "What you think about, you become." But if this is true, why do so many people fail? Do they not imagine a better tomorrow? Or do they simply not believe in their own abilities? To understand this, let us follow the journey of a man named Armin. The beggar at the station. At a crowded railway station lived Armin, a poor man who survived by begging from travelers. One morning, he saw a confident, well-dressed businessman stepping onto the platform. His name was Mr. Rayyan Malik. Seeing his sharp suit and graceful walk, Armin thought, he must be very rich. If I ask him, he will surely give me a good amount. Armin approached him with hope and stretched out his hand. But instead of giving money, Mr. Rayyan looked straight at him and asked, "Armin, do you always take from others? Have you ever given anything to anyone?" Armin was shocked. "Sir, I have nothing to give. I am only surviving." Mr. Rayyan smiled gently and replied, "If you believe you have nothing to give, then you also have no right to ask. I am a businessman. I believe in exchange. If you can offer something, I can give something. But if you offer nothing, I cannot help you." He boarded the train and left. Those simple words shook Armin deeply. He kept replaying them in his mind again and again. A seed of change. For 2 days, Armin did not beg. He only thought, "What can I give? I have nothing." But the businessman's words echoed endlessly. To receive, you must first give. On the 3rd day, Armin noticed a bunch of wild flowers blooming near the railway tracks. Their bright colors gave him an idea. What if I give something in return? What if I offer people a flower every time they give me money? He picked a handful of flowers and returned to his spot. When someone gave him a coin, he smiled and handed them a flower. People loved it. They smiled, thanked him, and gave more money than before. Armin quickly understood something important. People give more when they receive something in return. The return of the businessman. A few days later, Armin saw Mr. Rayyan again sitting inside a train. Excited, he hurried toward him. "Sir, today I have something to offer. If you give me money, I will give you flowers in return." Mr. Rayyan smiled, handed him money, and accepted the flowers. "You have learned the value of exchange. Today, Armin, you are no longer a beggar. You are a businessman." When the train left, Armin stood there in deep thought. A businessman? Me? Then everything clicked. People were not giving him money out of pity. They were paying for the flowers he gave. He was no longer begging. He was trading. That same day, Armin left the station permanently, determined to build an honest business. 6 months later, at the same railway station, 2 well-dressed men greeted each other. One of them was Mr. Rayyan. He looked at the other man with curiosity. "Have we met before?" he asked. "Yes, sir," the man replied. "We met twice. Once when you refused to give me money, and once when you bought flowers from me." Mr. Rayyan's eyes widened. "You were that beggar?" Armin nodded proudly. "Yes, but now I run a successful flower business. I am traveling to expand it." Mr. Rayyan was amazed. "What changed you?" Armin replied. "You taught me that we only receive when we first give. I realized I was never just a beggar. I only needed to see myself differently." They shook hands as equals and walked toward their futures. Your life becomes whatever you believe. If you see yourself as weak, you remain weak. If you see yourself as capable, you grow. When your thoughts change, your future changes. If Armin's journey inspired you, like this video to support the story. Comment below what you learned from it. Share it with someone who needs motivation. And remember to subscribe for more life-changing stories.